Hello everybody and welcome back to Dungeons 3 and to what I have been reliably informed is going to be a bit of a beast of a mission. So, I won't waste any more time, I shall let the narrator tell you what it is.
I am your father. The not-quite-so-free cities were naught but smoking ruins. But Tanos had now reached Talia and the surprised evil's army. An epic battle loomed.
Okay. Well, I don't know if I'm in the best, kind of state of mind to play this. I've just had, a lovely bath and I smell of lavender and beautiful sleepy things. So, hopefully I'll manage to stay awake for this. So let's see what we've got. So we're going to now have a Sinister Laboratory. Undead can create magic toolboxes from ordinary toolboxes and mana in a Sinister Laboratory. Oh, extra way to make mana, that's good. Sacrifice more heroes than needed in the mission I am your father until the narrator is satisfied. So I guess we'll have one of those sacrificial pits again. And take no damage from the dungeon heart. Okay, we'll try. I always try. I don't always succeed. Okay, come on, hurry up, load. Come on. I want to get on with this. Come on. Come on. You can do it, computer.
The time has come to stop you once and for all, Talia. You have brought sorrow to this land and killed my stalwarts, my friends. You are truly evil.
Thank you. I do try. But you want to stop me? You and what army?
Army? I'll show you my army. Feel the wrath of the goddess while I open the gates to Valhalla.
Tanos' divine power flowed through the land and began to open a portal in the dungeon. A portal which transported revoltingly noble and good-natured heroes from the afterworld directly into the dungeon.
Oh, lovely. Oh, how lovely.
Okay. Here comes the army.
Talia was clearly overwhelmed by the situation. The annoyed evil sighed. Obviously, it would have to take care of the matter itself.
Hey, great idea. It's about time I got to know the big boss anyway.
Bringing the absolute evil here would require a great deal of chaotic magic. No mana would work here. We're talking substantial sacrifices.
Oh, wow.
This would require a number of volunteers to be taken from the prison and thrown into the sacrificial pit.
Okay, right, so, what have we got? We have a big old, right, 1, 2, 3 big portals. Which I would like to block off. I would absolutely like to block those off. And have them running down here. I'll start with that actually. I think that's important. So if we can just build a nice little tunnel around the perimeter of the dungeon. Tap into this. I'm just gonna. I will make it a bit wiggly. Oh no! Oh, can't do that. Can do that. Can we do that? Can we? We can't quite do that. That will have to do. It's wiggly, but it'll work. Next one is over here. So we'll go as far over here as we can. And down a bit, and out a bit, and then down a bit. We could fire traps, I suppose. Until we get into here. Because I want the world's massivest guard room, traps, everything I can possibly get. Probably a guard room around here. Right. Big nice big 5x5 guard room right there. So they can come in from here. Or they can come in from the sides. And I will probably very, very heavily trap this area. And then I'll start trapping down along the sides as well. It'll be a bit of a problem if they come in from here compared to the other ways. But it's a good start. Okay. So that wasn't quite right. Get rid of that. That looks good. So as soon as those are dug, I will start blocking those entrances off because I don't want them doing things like that. There's a nice treasury there. Treasuries are always good. Might have to get that thing where they ignore the snot, so Well, we've got a treasury there as well, apparently. Yep. So that would be useful. So it looks to me like they have already dug my corridor along here. Oh, they nearly have. They're going for it. Right, so let's get this one blocked off down there. We don't want them coming down this corridor. Hang on. Oh, I found some weird thing. Ho ho, a rotating flamer already. Fantastic. I don't have a place for it yet.
The constantly nagging evil's tireless little snots had uncovered a number of magic toolboxes in the underground. They could be used to produce much better workplaces.
Really? Excellent. Is there any other way to get these magic toolboxes?
As a matter of fact, the magic toolbox wanting evil could produce them itself. All it had to do was build a laboratory where undead could combine toolboxes and mana to make those magic toolboxes.
Oh, that sounds extremely simple. Come on, you lazy little snots. Build one of those laboratories now.
Okay. So there we are. We've got everything. We've got them all coming down one particular way. Now, we have some magic toolboxes we found over there, which is fantastic. Some mana there. All sorts of cool stuff. Right, we're going to have a think about the base now. So, we haven't really been given anything. We've got a dungeon. Oh, do you know what? They might even be coming in the dungeon entrance. You never know. Oh, I'm going to have to sort that out now. Okay, well, for now, we'll stick with what we've got. I'm going to make a hoard room quickly. I think... No, do you know what I'm going to make first? Nice big fat graveyard. There's something here, though. What's that? That's a prison. Okay. That was a bad place for the entrance to be. I'm actually going to change.
Heyday.
I'm going to change it. Well, I'm a Sinister Lab. I did it in the wrong place. Okay. So we've got a nice... Is that being... No, that's being built somewhere where it's blocked off. That's fine. I just have to make sure of these things. Right, so we'll have a nice big room here of something. A nice room.
The cocooning evil had merrily entrenched itself in the dungeon.
Yeah.
But the troops from the not-quite-so-free cities scented a chance to gain the upper hand with Tanos' presence and gathered, ready to storm the dungeon for the good.
Let them come. We'll
Yeah, so
tear
we've got
them
some
a
banshees
new one.
there,
Put
great.
them over our knees. Tell them bad jokes.
Right, let's start doing some... we've got a few evil points already and quite a lot of stuff researched. We have the whole undead tree pretty much researched, and I need to take advantage of that. Except for liches and vampires. What do we want? Do we want liches or do we want vampires? I do not know. We've got the crypt. We've got the Sinister Laboratory already. Okay, so building a nice big graveyard to start with was a good plan. But we have not built it yet, so I need to get the graveyard in here. I don't know how big a Sinister Laboratory needs to be, so we've got a mystificator, which needs to be on a 3x3 tile set. I don't know how many mystificators we need. A triple mystificator. Wow. Auto defibrillator in the crypt. Fantastic. What does that need? That needs a 3x3 as well. Oh, wow. Everything needs so much space. Good grief. Alright, so we could do a couple of nice big rooms
There are
over here.
enemies in your dungeon.
We do a 7x7. That gives you lots of room to put 3x3s in. There are enemies in the dungeon.
Time to die.
F2, everyone. Come and kill. Kill, kill, kill. Ow. Owie. But these guys can't die, so that's really good. I get the impression this is quite a turtly mission. There's not a lot on the overworld, with the exception of the evil places. Sorry, the evil islands to be, as I'm going to call them. So it seems to me like this is very turtly, dungeon defending-y sort of level. I may need to... I've got quite a way back there that I can actually expand the graveyard, which is fantastic as well. So let's build all the things it wants us to build, which is mostly... I think we do need a workshop. I don't know if we need a massive one. We're going to need these workbenches, aren't we? We've got a prison already. Got a graveyard. I would really like a crypt. Pretty soon. Just in case I do decide to get horde monsters and titans and things like that. Sinister Laboratory. I'm going to put in there. I'm going to put a workroom in here. It's quite a big room, I know. Come on, guys. Okay, so some of the things I want to research, if I can possibly do it. I would like to get a guard room eventually. It's not necessarily right now, though. I would eventually like a vortex room. That's a lot of cash. So honestly, sticking with my undead to start with might be the best of ideas. In that case, I do want something a bit better. How about an undead melee fighter that heals himself with every stroke? Melee fighter sounds good. So we'll get some vampires, because I never really got a chance to use the vampires to their full potential last time. How much do you cost? $7.50? My goodness me. My goodness me, that's a lot of money. Right, it would be really, 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 really handy if I actually put some treasuries around the gold veins. Would help me get more gold, wouldn't it? The treasury around there. Okay, that costs a little bit of money to do that, but I think it's worth it. It's not still carrying back all the magic toolboxes as well. Where do they go? In the Sinister Laboratory or something? Is that why? No, I've done a crypt, haven't I? Have I done? Oh yes, there are some Sinister Laboratory tiles, so I'm guessing that the old little snots are doing that. Okay, cool. I would rather get some vampires going. I need to make sure that the graveyard is big enough. It's going to need some extensive expansion by the looks of it already.
That was not all, Talia. Feel my anger. I will open another gate to Valhalla.
This Tanos really didn't do things by halves. A portal opened in the surprised evil's dungeon. Soon it would bring new heroes into the dungeon.
Oh, crap. Damn it. Go! Beat them! Kill them! Make them fill out tax returns!
Oh, right. These ones aren't even open. Okay. Well, I've already sorted those three out. I don't know if there's going to be more than three, but those three are cool at the moment. So.
Payday.
I need a little bit more Sinister Laboratory tiles. So I can actually put the machinery on there that it needs. Which is called a mystificator. But I need my workroom to have creator mats in. A magic creator mat. Doesn't need to be repaired. But you need magic toolboxes to make it. That sounds amazing. We'll definitely start putting those in later. I'll put a creator mat in to start with, once we have a bit more money left. But then I'm going to start doing the magic ones, because they seem to be faster at producing the toolboxes. Oh, having all these is so good. Right. And we need something. That's a place for storing magic toolboxes. And we also need the mystificator. Probably, I don't really want to make the defibrillats until I have creatures that are not undead. Because undead are just going to ping back to life as if nothing happened. Which will be fantastic. I love having my dungeon back. It's so good. I nearly cried when I didn't have one last time. Oh, I've already got a skeletal archer or two in there. Is that from the dungeons that we had yeah, the heroes we had last time. Very nice. Very nice indeedy. However, I think they might need graveyard space. I'm not sure. I need to look up Skeletal Archer. I also need to remove whatever that stupid tile is in the middle of there. Boom! Bye-bye. Oh no, is it? Oh, it's graveyard I want. Graveyard, graveyard, graveyard. Need to make sure that these archers don't need a place to stay. Although that might be their place to stay. I'm not sure actually. Resting places for 3 times Banshee, 1 times Vampire, 3 times Skeletal Archer. Actually, that's fine. They just decided they wanted to hang out in the prison. So if I press F2, oh, that's everyone. If I press F3, well, I need to put them all down. If I press F3, is that ranged units? No. Or maybe that's for selecting them in the overworld, actually. That might well be the case. Yeah, that graveyard's going to need to be colossal by the end of this. New heroes arrive in 6 minutes. Oh, so do I get told when they come through the portal? I assume that I get random ones through here as well. Yeah, this is alright. So, the dungeon entrance doesn't actually look to tie up here with where it is down here. Do you see? It's like all the way up there. It's like it's turned upside down or something. But I'm not going to complain. I'm going to assume that the dungeon is up here. So we actually have quite a lot of troops now, which is quite cool. And they will all regenerate.
Heroes!
I like that. Are they a horde unit then? Because I could have sworn I saw a few skeleton archers. They come in 3s. They must do. Must be a bit like zombies. Right, and I would like to get some zombies eventually as well. So I might have to manually pick some up and put them into the
exploratory
room.
eagle had discovered a few caged, contaminated in one of the villages. If someone were to free them and then kill them...
New undead! Excellent! Go save them, free
Massive
them,
undead
and send them
army.
to the slaughter!
Let's go all the way around and beat a couple of guard towers down. Are they guard towers? I can't tell. Let's go and see. First things first. Oh, good grief. I've got these lots to contend with. Luckily no one dies. Vampire's doing quite well. It's a very different way of fighting. I imagine with an undead horde, they kind of level up a lot slower as well, but I imagine that with an undead horde, we really have to be... just go over the top with numbers, to be honest. I wonder if the ones we capture will get graveyard beds.
Ouch! Evil is unstoppable!
Oh, I've got enough to hire a new vampire as well. I'll do that when I get back in. So, am I going to be able to get all the way around to this camp? Where is it? I don't know if I will. Quite hurt. I need the Undead Island first. I'm gonna take that as a suggestion on something we should do later. There's a lot of camps with undead out here. That's definitely so worthwhile.
It's payday.
Banshees are doing well. I mean, I don't have to be quite as careful about whether they die or not. If they die, they'll just go back in the dungeon. There they are. Pick them up. Bring them back outside again. Awesome. It's got to be a bit careful of Talia is the only thing. Well done, guys. You can go back and heal up in the dungeon. There aren't enough of you really to get all the way around to the places where there's heroes. Oh, there's a book down there. Oh, I don't know if they would get all the way down there. We're very early on in the game at the moment. So, yeah, we're 20 minutes in, I know, but still, very early on in the game, as far as I'm concerned. I think this is going to be a bit of a beast, as I said. Right, so now we're back here. I need to just pop to the graveyard and just make sure everybody's in there, chilling out, having a good time. All of you back in your beds, okay? That's basically what I'm trying to say. These undead don't eat. I mean, that's a great thing, right? Yeah, Kylie Ogre, go and regenerate, please. In your coffin, I'm trying to half say sarcophagus and half say coffin. And I am going to hire one more vampire. They seem to be doing quite well for themselves. And now I have an evil island, I can start actually realistically going into the research tree and buying things. So we can get liches. I think that would be the best next thing to get. Also horde upgrades and things like that as well would be good. And at some point, I think, yeah, we can just spend a bit of money and start to get the Nagas and the guard room and all that sort of thing. So now we can get a horde.
My
which
power
is quite nice.
Growing. Soon the troops from Valhalla shall rise.
Yeah, soon my undead will all be healed up, so meh. Don't level very fast though, do they? Look at this. I can't even see how like fast they level. I can't see that they didn't like have an EXP bar or anything, so I'd love to see like how close they are to another level. But never mind, I just have to wait. Wait and see pudding. But yeah, the workshop. The workshop is snots, isn't it? And then the trap making system is going to need a horde. But if we want magic toolboxes, we need to work on the Sinister Laboratory. So I'll just fill that out with the rest of its tiles. I will fill the workshop out with the rest of its tiles. Heroes want to attack one of my islands of evilness. It's going to take a little while.
Troops of Valhalla, destroy the evil! You think that was it, Talia? Ha! Valhalla has more of those to offer. Take that.
And again, Tanos opened a gate to Valhalla, which brought even more heroes into the perplexed-looking evil's dungeon.
We can take them. Go! Bite their noses off, twist their ears, fart in their faces!
Yeah, I could do with some demons soon so I can actually help with a few spells, but at the moment my evil horde seems good enough. Talia, are you okay? Oh, you're stood at the back. That's where you need to be. Cool. The archers are doing really well. Maybe we get some more now. Okay, let me get one lot of zombies. Okay, so...
An island of evilness is being attacked.
Okay, there's nothing I can do about it while the dungeon is being attacked. I would rather lose the island of evilness than the dungeon. Look, we've got an apprentice. I wonder if I get some kind of mage out of that, or whether it just split into ranged and something else.
You have lost one of your islands of evilness to the enemy.
Well, we at least managed to do a bit of research before it completely went wrong. Oh, Snap's got him. Okay. So they're going to drag those over to the prison. Hopefully I'll get some more skeletal archers. I'm just going to have a quick look at the graveyard, and I'm going to see, like, the prison, actually.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
And they generate evilness. Alright, so these are just normal enemies. And I'm going to drop everyone behind them because I'm mean, which means that all their squishies will be at the front. got to increase the horde size. Means I can get more vampires. Oh, a couple of liches actually. Well, they're all dead, but so is my entire horde. These are my new liches.
It's payday.
Now then, I could get a Naga to heal up Talia, or I could just try and keep her out of trouble for now and just carry on getting undead units. I think undead units. I'm quite enjoying undead units at the moment. Now these guys that are dead on the floor over here, the Snot's got them already. Oh, rats. So how many skeletal archers do I have now? Oh, I've got another lot of them. Fantastic. Very nice. But I seem to only have one horde of them. Is that because their place hasn't been done? 2 times skeletal archers. I'm not seeing them. Well, they do have a place, so I'm guessing that they are maybe still rotting in prison. They all become skeletons eventually. It's just whether they become skeleton archers or not. I'm going to take one novice, I think, and drop her in the graveyard to be a zombie. I've already got one zombie. So that's the zombie horde, is it? Zombie horde, zombie horde. Those must be the Lich's tombs. So I don't really know where the skeletal archers go. I'm a bit confused there, but never mind. We'll just keep them in prison until they all die and become like skeleton archers, and I'll be really happy. It might be that they don't regenerate and we just have to keep making more of them, but that doesn't matter too much. Okay guys, I think I'm going to take you all out. Consider you're all nicely healed up actually. We're all going to go out on a little field trip to take back our evil island. You're still level 1 because you all suck. I think there's something that needs to maybe be built for the undead to get above level
Who do you want
3 or 4 or 5 or whatever it is. What I would like, guys, is for my evil island back. And then I would like to see if you can go and increase your size. You're getting some free units.
Ow!
They seem a bit better prepared than last time. Done. Done and done. Right then, gonna just select everyone. Oh, they're all selected anyway. Everyone group up over here. I'm gonna see where the closest place that you can go to get in fact, that is the closest place they can go to get new troops. I think they have to go into the middle. Absolutely have to. We'll see what's down there. New heroes arriving in 4.5 minutes. There is a book around here somewhere. Where is it? Oh, it's around the other side. That's fine. We'll grab it. For somebody anyway. There's a whole bunch of heroes up here. Go for the novice first.
Ouch!
Novice is dead. Get the apprentice. Then the warden.
Ah!
Then the guard. Then the rogue, I think. Doing a good job, guys. Doing a good job.
Sure showed him.
Okay, my little undead army. Let's see if we can break in down here.
The scouting evil had discovered more contaminated, who would joyfully join its army, once they died, of course.
Oh, we have to kill them? Nightmare.
Evil is unstoppable!
The Banshee's doing pretty good work because they're all in a big, like, clump. Okay, so what did we get there then? Some zombies or something? We've got a nice zombie horde. Yes, we did. Nice.
Everything good must die.
An archer. Can we... Oh, right, there's a whole bunch of, like, heroes down there that need to die, really, but then we could take out their little place. But we only have 2 minutes 40. Go back to the dungeon, and I don't have a portal spell, so it's going to be important. Did we ever take back? We did take back our Island of Evilness. That is the main thing. There is another one on the way to this other camp of
It's payday.
potential allies. I think there should be some more undead in the dungeon waiting for us as well. This is a big horde considering we've only got up to 8 units at the moment. So this is the thing with undead is you get so many units, but they are a bit squishy and they're a bit slow to level. And there's a whole bunch of them regenerating in the graveyard. I think we got a free lich there. That's pretty awesome. I don't think I paid for 3. That's not bad going. Especially if they don't count as population points. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, actually, all of the units except for zombies and skeleton archers are counting. But the fact that I can have 2 zombie hordes before I've actually researched them is pretty darn awesome. So we're going to need to make this graveyard even bigger.
The gates of Valhalla are already opening.
Oh, really?
Watch and wonder, Talia.
You suck. They don't seem to be opening.
That wasn't everything. Time for another portal to Valhalla.
But that's
And another
already
portal
been
opened in the
redirected
dungeon.
as well. So
The briefly hesitating evil looked a little confused, but then shrugged.
right, I think we're going to start making things like guard rooms now. We've actually got some evil points coming in. So we'll get some of the horde research done. Maybe a Tinkerer's Cave. Actually, maybe we'll stop there and we'll research the vortex room as well and some arachnids. Just so we've got a nice variety of horde creatures. I would also like an arcanium. Thank you very much. Portal spell will be dead useful. Guard room there. I'll pop a drum in as well. Ooh, what's this drum?
You
Automatic
brave
drum.
men and women of Valhalla, destroy our enemies!
Automatic drum. Thank you. That sounds amazing. Automatic things from this Sinister Laboratory are so cool. Good wait for them to get to the guard room. Oh, so you're going to build the drum? Because that'll help everyone be better. Oh well, I guess we just have to put everyone down there. It's quite a horde I've got going there now. Considering it's immortal. I'm not feeling too bad about this. Oh, where are you lot off to? Sometimes they go all the way around and then they go, oh, wow. They don't go, oh, wow, but, oh, wow. I need an increase in my horde size right now. I need some more creatures. I want some arachnids. And then there is actually a point to getting a Naga, because a Naga can heal the arachnids. Building my automatic drum. Oh, that's good. So the arachnids, unfortunately, are going to need another room built to live in. Thought about that. So all the way down here is a sort of blocked off area, which I could make a kind of long, narrow... a long, narrow kind of demon room. That would definitely work. Could make other rooms off of here, like an Arcanium and a spell place and everything like that. Have I got any spells yet? No, I haven't researched them, apparently. Let's do that, shall we? Let's get some research going. Oh, Island of Evilness hasn't produced enough yet. I can at least portal them, though. That's really good. They're going to have a rest after this. New heroes in 10 minutes. Oh, that's fine. Oh, that's totally fine. And I think that is it for now, everybody. We are back on the title screen, not because anything's gone wrong, just because I needed to split the episode up. So I think there's going to be maybe 2 more. And I really do hope that you will look forward to watching those, because it's going to be quite fun. I hope you enjoyed the episode today, and if you did, then please do leave me a like below if you'd like to see the rest of this dungeon and the probably at least 3 or 4 more dungeons to go, I imagine. If you'd like to see those, then please do subscribe to the channel. I hope to see you all next time, but in the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.